All right, what's happening, everyone? Welcome to one of our. We got to come up with a name for these kind of tone discussions or Tone Tuesday, but that's kind of what our newsletter's called. So I don't know what we call it, but we just want to turn on the cameras, plug everything in, and talk about guitars. Talk about the pickups and what's in each of the guitars that we're holding here, because I think that's the goal, is just to hang out with you. I think you mentioned that last time, is hang out with you guys, talk guitar. So, Marco, what's up?
What's up, everyone? How's it going today?
Yeah, I think these will be live streams, I hope, at some point. I don't know if people would tune in, so we're going to record them and just put them on there. That way, if something weird happens, we can edit them out. But welcome to, again, the new studio and the progress of the studio. And we're gonna quick feature these. Like, we're gonna try to do a couple of these a week, and these don't take us too long now that we've got everything set up. So we're gonna feature two different guitars, different pickups. We'll tell you what's in the guitars and kind of what we're gonna showcase, and then you can leave your comments on the YouTube channel. If you're listening to this on the Podbean channel or podcast platform, we'll include the link to the YouTube video. That way, I think we'll simulcast some of these. So if we say we will, hopefully we'll remember to publish this in different spots. I know, looking at the thing, I already forgot to hit record, so maybe it won't be published on this specific one. But that's the point of these, is a little bit off the cuff, a little bit just hanging out. Kind of if you were to walk into our shop and just talk guitar and hang out with us, that's what this would look like. So very informal. Very much just we're just hanging out. Like I said, we're hanging out, talking guitar. So Marco, what do you have there? What is this really cool?
It's really cool, right? Boom.
Transparent white swamp ashy thing. What's going on with that guitar?
Super roasted, cool bird's eye maple. So this is one of our favorite builders, Hinnant guitars out of Georgia, I believe. Mm-hmm. And this is called a Paradox, I believe. So this is such a cool, like, offset. You can see it's got the black kind of like grain filler, so it looks wicked. And it's got fancy woods, and this is loaded with our Anthem Plus humbucker set.
Nice.
So kind of like the Anthem style pickup, but just when you need that little extra push over the cliff or whatever. So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool sounding guitar.
The cliff of awesome tone getting pushed over the edge.
Yeah.
Right?
Kind of a Spinal Tap reference, I guess, there too. And this is cool. It's got a trem, and normally, I don't know, I'm not super big on the trem stuff, but I just love this guitar, and I see it, and I want to pick it up and play it. So it's beautiful.
Very cool. So what are you going to be showcasing or featuring, and kind of which pickup are you going to play on?
Well, I think I'll probably do the bridge pickup, just because it is a kind of a bridge pickup kind of a day, and I'm in the punch setting of the Iridium, which is kind of like the Marshall, and I think it's just some 4x12 cab.
Nice.
The EQs are like at noon, and I've got a lot of reverb on it, but we'll just kind of see what happens.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
That you can hear that it like will crunch up if you slam it.
It's cool as you dig in.
It's just a nice kind of dynamic pickup, a lot of low end.
Cool. Yeah, so hopefully you can kind of hear that through the signals here. But what I'm hearing is a lot of low end from a bridge pickup. That was the goal with the Anthem Plus, is designing it so there would be some bottom to it, right? Mm-hmm. Like, so something kind of, I hate just using the word fatter, but bigger bottom end, kind of usable in that sense, maybe a little less like cut through piercing. Is that kind of the way you describe it as someone who builds a lot of Anthem Pluses? Yeah,
and like almost like percussive, almost like kind of like dry a little bit, and depending on how you hit it, So it's kind of a very dynamic pickup, I guess. That's one of our biggest buzzwords is dynamic, but it is like, it's true. They play how you play, kind of.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, I've got the trusty shop Strat. This is a '98 USA Strat. You've probably seen this featured on on quite a few videos, and I'm in the bridge position as well. Again, this is kind of all interactive stuff. So really what I want to do today is just showcase what this Overdrive Plus sounds like. So if you can see probably off faintly on the camera here, but this is a open top double pull. So 2 rows of adjustable pulls. It's basically the Overdrive Plus. Instead of a slug coil next to a screw coil, it's 2 screw coils by each other. So there's 2 keeper bars, a little bit broader spectrum over the stock option, but not a massive change, but it looks cool kind of with this open theme. This has been a very popular look. We even have some pickguards that are looking like this on the build sheet right now. And so it's been kind of a fun thing to see. So much so that I really don't want to change this guitar for quite a while. So this is the Overdrive Plus. Just going to run some clean. So this is clean, kind of push twin reverb style amp. Right now I have it just fully engaged, and what I'm going to do is showcase just a couple things. I'm really going to play simple chords, but I'm going to showcase this is the add neck switch. So I'm going to play it, and you'll see me push something down here, and that's the add neck switch. So, and then I'm going to hit the add neck switch, and that's going to bring in the neck S90. So you can kind of hear it again. Now we can add the neck. So it just kind of warms it back up a little bit and brings the overall volume back down just slightly. I really like the way it got through full again, full bridge, and then now bridge and neck. So I really like that. And the other thing that I have on here is the push-pull partial split resistor, which is now standard on the HSS and the HSH pickguards. So that's going to be, the bridge humbucker is going to be full here. And then we're going to do the partial split, which leaves it a more full single coil sound. So you can hear as I push the volume down, it kind of brings in the bottom. So this is partial split. Now we're going to add in, this was full humbucker. So you can hear that Overdrive Plus pushing the amp. You can hear it just like yours. It's kind of just pushing that amp a little bit more. And that really gives a good tone. So that's kind of a quick highlight of some of those features. Now the beauty of that is I can have that split, and then I can do the add neck switch. So let me just show you this one last thing. We have right now, I've got it split. So this is actually split. The add neck switch is down. I'm in the position that's normally middle and bridge. And now this is actually all 3 pickups. And this is back to split bridge, partial split bridge in middle. So as I add in that, it's almost gives it an acoustic kind of vibe. And I've got delay and I've got reverb on, so that's kind of my favorite setting. So if that bothers you, I'm sorry. You can go to the next video. But the thing I like about that is then if I'm in that setting, so I've got kind of all 3 pickups on with bridge split, then I've always got this knob pulled, and I can make that into like a boost setting. So it comes back into the circuit. It's a lot more. Kind of hear the bottom come back in. It's a lot more subtle with the partial split, which is kind of nice. It's not the regular halfway split. You know, this is a 10K humbucker. It goes to 5K. Now it's a 10K that goes to low 8K. So it's a fuller sound and more usable single coil tone. So a lot of fun stuff. If you see guitars behind us, if you want us to feature different things, again, we're going to jump on here for about 5 minutes a week, a couple times a week. I think I'd like to shoot for. Just to hang out and talk guitar, take a little break from building pickups and business planning and emails and the things that we have to do as part of this gig. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions about either of these guitars, either of the settings or what we're using, I'll be more than happy to answer those in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you all.